Hi,
It's
hello,
oh good.
welcome
Hi.
to the show on this totally normal, nothing out of the ordinary Tuesday. How's everybody doing?
Doing
Welcome
great.
to a basic ass Tuesday, everybody.
For us, it was Tuesday.
Yeah.
That's what M. Bison said when he killed all those people.
I
We said after he killed them.
I was just saying.
I got off work.
Giggity.
I didn't know what I wanted to eat. And then
Giggity.
I went to Convoy and I got another tattoo and then I got food after and then I got home.
God damn it, Steph.
Jesus Christ.
I finally
You were-
got it. Like
you
you
were
little
bored.
paper airplane.
You were bored. Stephanie, you were bored, so you went and got another tattoo.
I like deals. And they still got their deals.
She does like
I-
deals.
Sure, but
Well-known
a deal doesn't
fact.
need to.
Well, like, okay.
Steph, hold on. Before
Mind
you
you, I
continue,
paid
this is all I need to say, and
Oh.
I love you very much and respect
What, is
everything
it too
choice that you
much?
make. I don't want you to look like a billboard.
It's gonna look like a billboard.
We're closing in on it.
I just like little stamps. I got this one done over the weekend.
The fuck
How
is
many-
that?
And
Stephanie,
Huh?
how many tattoos have you gotten in the last 30 days?
5.
14.
30 days?
30 days.
It's got to be 5.
Like, you're not done healing from them.
No, I am.
What
This
is the one on
Tegaderm
your
stuff, this shit heals in like a week.
what's on your the back of your arm? What
Tricep?
is that supposed
Oh.
to be?
It looks really gnarly right now. It's
It's a balloon.
cactuses, the
Oh.
mountains, and then sunrise and a balloon.
Hot air balloon.
I'll be honest, I thought it was a gay ice cream cone.
I thought
Like a
it was
shaved ice? I can see it.
I thought it was a Big
Yeah.
Daddy helmet from BioShock.
Big Daddy.
That would be random for Steph.
A Big
Really?
Da-
The paper
Unless-
airplane isn't? That's the one that's
An
confusing.
island boy.
She loves a deal.
I love a deal.
Wait,
I
so
walked.
was that the tricep you said?
Which one?
Yeah.
It's hard to tell because mine are so pronounced now, so I was just making sure.
Like.
This fucking guy.
Hey. When
What?
have I ever been confident about it?
my
Never.
I
Let
already
me
said
have
You
this.
this.
don't gotta like brag about it.
I do.
What
I do.
Triceps
know,
feel
I'm in the-
really good to work out.
I am in the gym 6 to
Good.
5 days a week.
Let's see it. Roll it up.
Ew.
Roll it up. Unpack them
You-
guns.
You got to earn it.
We have to earn
You didn't
it.
earn it.
this. Earn
I
it.
feel I have.
You saw it a couple weeks ago when I was disrobing drunkenly after the shows. These are all things that
Aw.
happen because we didn't check in on Leland. Yeah, fuck y'all. No one checked in on me, by the way. Y'all are the
Did?
worst. No,
No,
no one
we-
checked in on the next day. Like, you good? It's like-
Because you were drinking. Like
it was bad.
the hangover?
Oh no, I never get hungover anymore because I know how to pace myself.
Nice.
don't.
I don't. No, I apparently at one point slammed into the wall, had a big bruise on my shoulder the next day. I fell off the couch. Don't remember doing that.
Remember that?
Scott had to literally pick me up essentially and put me into bed.
Aw.
Scott
It was-
gave us like an update.
Yeah, it was bad.
She is beauty. She is great.
She is great. Yeah, it was
Yeah.
bad. Yeah, I had forgotten. I don't know if I said it. I had forgotten that my new medication, one drink is equal to two
Oh,
and a half.
it's really
It's different.
It's strong.
Yeah, it's a little
Aw.
different.
It's a multiplier.
Oh, it was a good multiplier. At the dinner party, we had I think someone was like, compared to New Year's, I was like worse than New Year's.
Oh man.
They were just like, dang. So they were like, because you were not good at New Year's. I was like, no, I wasn't. Anyway,
Yeah, I don't know.
So now we're
I-
back to water.
it's all that was here.
Life
Oh,
saving
okay.
water.
That's fine. Water's
I mean,
good.
I figure tonight's not the night to drink. Tomorrow
Okay.
will be.
Yes,
I
today
don't
is
know
a
why you would say
totally
that.
normal Tuesday. Nothing special about today.
Yeah.
Absolutely nothing.
Look, 3 out of the 4 of us are going to get rounded up. So, you know.
So I had a party this past weekend.
I
Yeah, you did.
heard.
Yeah, it was a fun time.
that.
Are there any proof? No.
Yeah, in the hearts and memories of everyone who attended.
That's fun.
Listen, yes, there are photos. I didn't take them. Leland's upset about that.
No, you know what
We all had
happens?
a good time.
Sometimes when you're just having too much fun,
Mm-hmm.
you don't have time to document what's happening. You're
Too
just there
much
living in it.
It's true.
Yeah. It's like when you are so excited about a restaurant and you want to try this new food and you just dive in to eat and you didn't even take your photo. It's like that.
Yep. Just like that.
Exactly.
You get it? It's
exactly
totally
like
relatable.
That. There's
It's exactly.
that is the most accurate
Yeah.
analogy.
Listen, that is true for my partner. She will take a photo of most foods
I take
that
food
we
photos.
Consume.
order consistently. Sometimes that we make.
Making, yes. Of
It's
course.
it's a little both. Not as, like we gotta make
Application.
something. We gotta make something like a little extra to be photo worthy.
Yeah.
But if we are out at a restaurant or something, she will take a photo of the food.
I do that.
And 50-50 if she ever posts it. You know, probably 75-25 that she doesn't. But she likes documenting it. Just, go back, look at her photos, I suppose.
What if I started posting on social media again, but it's just pictures of food and the caption just says, "I'm gonna make this poop."
Sounds great.
Is that a hashtag?
Do you go a step further?
And show the poop? No, he does
No.
not, sir.
Of course not.
It's a swipe right.
You gotta wipe right. No, then you
Oh.
go and just post a photo of the bathroom that you believe that it came out of.
No.
Just the bathroom in general.
You know, for a little bit, I was doing bathroom reviews on Snapchat.
I remember that.
Bathroom. Elaborate. Jordan?
I'd walk into a bathroom and then start recording, and I would rate the bathroom.
What rates a good bathroom? Average, standard bathroom.
One where you can't smell the waste of a human.
Got it. No poo smell.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's usually a really strong mark.
What
Bonus if you
rates-
don't see any remnants of human waste as well.
Clean.
That's fair.
Clean.
We'll just say clean. What rates a bad bathroom?
I mean, smell, visible,
Yeah.
filth.
Well,
like-
There's this one time, this was years ago. There's a bathroom stopped at on the way to Vegas.
Yeah, I heard about
the
that.
bathroom smelled so bad that when I walked out of the bathroom, everyone could smell how bad the bathroom was because it was just on me.
Yeah.
Ugh.
That was one of the worst bathrooms.
He took
I've
the
ever been
bathroom
in.
with him.
Yeah,
Rough.
we had to crack the windows.
That's rough.
Yeah, it was bad,
Yeah.
Damn.
and that was just from existing inside.
How long do you think
Yeah.
you were in that bathroom?
A minute tops.
Yeah. Just grabbed onto you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jesus. All right. So we'll say again, uncleanliness.
Yes, uncleanliness.
Yeah.
I mean, this is all what I would kind of expect. I was hoping for maybe something a little more unique or specific or something like that. What would rate a very nice bathroom then?
Polite Provisions had a very nice bathroom because 1, smelled fantastic in there. 2, always clean. 3, decor fantastic.
What place is
Coins on the
this?
ground.
Polite Provisions.
Polite
It was the
Provisions.
bar across from my old place.
You cut out. What was it?
The bar across from my old place.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah. The kind of old timey
Next to Soda and Swine.
Yes.
Yeah.
It was great.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So decor is what kind of puts the sprinkles on.
Oh yeah, that's the X factor, the decor. Like
Yeah.
that one The bar that we went
The
to.
Cauldron. No, not the Cauldron.
The one
It
that
was
was
a
kind of
different
like
bar.
space themed. We went to for
Oh,
Anthony's
oh
birthday.
yeah.
Yeah.
The Void.
Yeah, that place was.
Wait, no, that's
uh,
what their
It wasn't
internet
called the
is.
Void. It was
That's their Instagram.
Mothership.
Yeah, Mothership.
Mothership.
Yeah.
Yes.
That had a nice bathroom.
Yeah, the Death Star bathroom.
Yeah.
I know.
Right on.
What was that one brunch spot near the comic shop? I got mac and cheese there.
Brunch
Leland.
spot by the.
They also had a nice bathroom.
The New Deal.
The New Deal.
Yeah.
Yes.
The New Deal.
Oh, that's right.
That place did have a nice
They had like a
bathroom, yeah.
nice
Yes.
bathroom in there.
It's all themed like a subway.
Shout out to Shanda. Thank you so much for resubscribing for 4 months.
Yeah, boy. Thank you.
Use that Twitch Prime. If you have Amazon Prime, you have Twitch Prime. With every Twitch Prime subscription, you could subscribe to any of your favorite podcasts. If you're listening to me right now, subscribe to this podcast.
You're already here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just hit the button
That's
and then
true.
choose the Prime at the bottom or pay.
Look, one of these days, it's the goal that we can actually make money off this podcast to offset how much money we spend on costumes.
God, can you imagine a month where we it's just podcast money that funds the costumes?
That would
be so fun.
that would be crazy.
That would be so fun.
We were watching a video earlier of Halloween fails.
Ooh,
Like just people
failing on
not
Halloween.
doing just not doing great on
Yeah.
Halloween. And a lot of the big like dinosaur costumes.
Yes,
those,
those inflatable
and-
ones.
yeah, and I was like, there were a lot of people following those, and I was sitting there and I was like, how would I work? How would that be heard on the podcast through one of
The
those?
It
fans.
would, and that's the problem.
Yeah, it's a fan.
Yeah. So they're not feasible for the podcast.
No,
Not really.
Damn.
unless you have a really good noise suppressor going.
Yeah.
I actually didn't even think about how they worked. I assume there's a fan, but I just never really thought about it because I just don't care.
I had my brother had an was it 2009? I had an ostrich one where it looked like, or my brother had an ostrich one where it looks like you are riding an
On an
ostrich,
yeah.
and you have like a little safari hat. So that's what I dressed up as.
And
was
it
really
looks
fun.
silly.
Yeah, it did. I'll post pictures in the Discord. That is free.
That's right. If you want to get into our Discord, then find the link in the chat or reach out to us on any of our social medias. We're on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Threads, Blue Sky. Did we get that?
Not
I don't-
yet,
I don't know
no.
what.
But we will eventually. League of Ridiculous
Eventually.
Conversations or at LORC Podcast.
Yeah.
Anyone have any other Halloween shenanigans though?
Steph?
Yeah.
I went to
Go first.
I went to Not Scary Farm on Halloween.
Ooh.
Aww.
Ooh.
Yeah, carried on the tradition a little bit.
How was that?
Great. It
Better
was,
than last year?
It was dead.
Huh.
Yeah, it was. I think
Really?
the most we waited was 10 minutes.
I guess it makes
15
sense. It was a
tops.
Thursday night.
It's a Thursday.
It's a weird night.
Yeah.
It's a weird night. Now the next 2 years will be terrible
Oh yeah.
because it's Friday, and
Friday and
Saturday. So I was like,
yeah.
we'll make sure
Oh.
not to go on Halloween those days. That'll
Yeah.
be another day in the month.
Sure.
It was good. It wasn't very busy. I was busy just enough. I had a roast beef on potatoes for dinner that was really good.
Ooh.
Ooh, that sounds good.
I ordered their side of mac and cheese because I was like, well, I gotta know what a Knott's Berry Farm mac and cheese tastes like.
For Steph's
Um,
sake.
Yeah, I
Yes,
get
just for Steph. It was good, except I have this, and I've bitched about this before, but like I don't like it when places assume you are okay with a hint of jalapeno or any kind of nacho cheese in something.
Mm.
Like it was not alluded to that it had jalapeno in it at all. Like you can't just take a bite of mac and cheese and go, "Oh, that's got nacho cheese in it with jalapeno." Y'all should say something because that's not good.
Yeah.
So it was just a hint though, so it was fine, but I still was just kind of like, I don't understand why you wouldn't put that on the thing. What? I mean, I'm sure someone's allergic to a jalapeno, but I'm just saying, like, someone could be.
Yeah, it's weird
You don't
that
know.
they didn't like. You know when you see a sign that says mac and cheese, and then like if there's extra stuff, they'll put like breadcrumbs,
Yeah,
jalapenos,
it
like
just
that,
said mac
that
and cheese.
little
I was like, all right.
description versus just mac and cheese.
I mean, granted, I could have asked, but I didn't think I
Yeah,
was
but you didn't.
needing
You
to.
didn't.
Yeah, if it didn't
I
say
wouldn't
like
think you
nacho
would have
sauce
to
or
be
something.
obligated.
I still can't get over
ask.
nacho cheese in mac and cheese.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it was weird. Like it
that's
had,
what
it had like, well, I perceived to be
Mix.
real cheese, and then it looked like they just added like a little nacho cheese in it for, I guess, a little flavor, and I was just like,
Little
okay,
kick.
you don't have
That's
to
really
do
weird.
that.
It's Velveeta with 2 pumps of nacho
Yeah,
cheese.
kind of. It wasn't the best, but the pork, or at least I think it was a pork roast. I would assume so. Was real tender, fell apart real good.
Ooh,
Mashed potatoes are
nice.
great, so that was nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
They added 2 new mazes this year.
Ooh.
There we go.
Um,
Now we're talking.
Well, I could have jumped ahead if you had said something. I mean,
You seem
I like the food
to
talk.
he likes the food talk.
we like food. You're the only one that doesn't. So like,
Food's fine. Tell me about the scares.
Give him
This-
like a normal Caesar salad, and he's satisfied.
yeah,
Yeah,
this is
I could go for a Caesar. You know what?
You know what? This is next vacation we all go on. You know what you're doing, Anthony? You're gonna go. The three of
Get a
us are gonna
Caesar
go get
salad.
something nice. we'll find you in an hour and a half.
Bring me back a Caesar.
Jesus Christ. We end up at Casa Bonita, and you're gonna like, do you have a Caesar salad? And they look at you, and go, no.
I'll be honest. I don't know why the fuck you guys want to go there.
Have you not watched any video?
No.
You should probably
my
watch the
God.
video, dude.
You should
It's a-
watch a
it's a-
video of it.
It's an amusement park inside the restaurant with caves and cliff divers and games
There's
and
cliff
mysteries.
divers.
There's like several secret passages and Mexican food and things to buy. I
Half
don't
that stuff
understand why
sounds dumb to be in a restaurant.
That is not true.
It's
You-
like a
Wait,
meow
wait,
all
wolf
shit you would totally
restaurant.
enjoy if you were there. You just want to be a dick about it. I don't know why you want to hurt me.
It's
Wait,
all
what
about
are you
you.
talking about?
Casa
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 Bonita.
Bonita. Anyway, so they added 2 new mazes. This year's they were called Widows, which would not, Anthony, you would not have done well in that. But you will next year. It was a old folks home, Widows, that has been taken over by spiders.
There it is.
And so many
Spiders
spiders.
are okay.
I thought you didn't like spiders.
Snakes. I don't like snakes.
Oh, okay. Well, there were no snakes.
Good.
Steph don't like
But there was a
spiders.
giant. There was a giant.
I
Look at her
just like
face.
good stuff.
No, I want to go to Casa Bonita.
Boom.
Fine.
Anthony,
That's
do you know,
legit.
Anthony, there's literally a documentary on HBO right now about it,
I don't
like
give a
from the
fuck.
South
Send-
Park guys.
Somebody sent me a video, 2.5 minutes or less. That
I
that
don't know
does,
why the 3 of us
Wait,
aren't good
just
enough.
do a Google search.
I just.
Fun.
Oh,
I'm not
okay.
googling shit.
Anyway, so Widows, and the end of it had a fantastic prosthetic. Remember that Doctor Who episode where he fights the spider lady from wherever? That
Right on.
they had
That's
one of
metal
those
as fuck.
bitches. It was a good maze. Had a good time. The elderly women that they had working there were having a real good time because
Yeah.
it's an old
Awesome.
folks home.
That's cool.
That was fun. And then the other maze that was new, which I can't remember the name of, Scott, I'll probably type it in if he can. It's like 9 fingers something.
Deep?
But anyway, it's about like 18th century, like a boogeyman, but very
Oh.
D&D folky. Like there was like 8 fingers 9. That was it. And
That
like
doesn't
you,
make more sense.
I don't get it in it, but there was like a lot of ethereal, like green ladies in bushes that were like camouflaged, and then they would come to life, and they had beautiful makeup, and they looked like
dryads.
yes, thank you, that's the word I'm looking for. So it was like
Okay.
very, yeah, and then it's like a boogeyman situation that was cool.
Like
That was a good one. I actually like that one a lot better than Widows, but I don't remember anything in it other than I have finally come. Yes, question down the front, Jordan,
Every time you say widows, I think of that movie
with Viola Davis,
Viola
and
Davis.
Liam Neeson.
Found the names. So yeah.
I don't remember much in that way, but I have finally this night, and then the next thing I'll tell you after this, Leland has come to the conclusion that I don't like stilt walkers, and they are my mortal enemy in haunted houses.
they're
from here on out.
uncomfortable to watch.
Most of my scares this year were from stilt people.
Why?
Because I
They
don't
look
think to look up.
Because
they're
Leland's already
taller
tall. He
than
doesn't expect
Leland.
something taller than him.
Yeah,
If two taller
Exactly,
walked
that's
in
what
behind
I'm
him right
thinking
now,
too.
he would scream.
he's not. He's usually the tallest. So when something is bigger and taller than him, he's like, "Oh fuck, that's different."
Too tall. I forgot about that motherfucker.
Is that why Leland told me that in the old Tom and Jerry cartoons, Mammy always scared him?
You
I
only
don't
see
know
the
what the fuck
legs.
you talking about.
Jordan did.
Hey, I am 6 feet. Don't come at me like that. According to my driver's license, I am 6 feet.
Yeah, and I'm 5'7".
No, you're not.
No, you're not.
No, I know I'm not. I'm not classified as, never mind. So that was good. But they're gonna get rid of next year, thank goodness. Waxworks is leaving. Aw, bye.
It ran its course.
It ran its course. And that terrible vampire one that they just keep making us suffer through, it had only a 3-year run. Usually they do 5. This fucker is so bad, they were like, cut it. I don't
Did
think
they-
you did that one, Jordan.
Okay, it's like, that does not
It
sound
was still,
familiar at all.
maybe you did.
No, the first time it was one where you were shooting the vampires.
With the,
Yeah.
they gave us the
Oh,
With the
yes.
light
didn't
gun?
work.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
not good. That
Yeah.
one
Yeah.
was
Oh,
never
no,
good.
it is so bad, and it kept getting worse.
Then they took the guns away.
Yeah,
the
last
next
year they took
time,
the guns
next
away.
year.
And then this year they just took the vampires away, I guess. Like
Just some dudes.
you could
Ah.
it was honestly, I couldn't tell you what the story was this year, because there was just people just were coming up to you and they were like, and I was like, what are you doing? I'm not scared by that.
There's nothing
Stop
in your
it.
teeth, sir.
You
Yeah,
don't
I
have the
was like-
fangs, sir. What are you doing?
Yeah, please go away. The scariest thing happened at the hayride in the Janelle Monáe house.
Ooh.
Because she
They had
designed a
one.
house this year, and
Yeah.
they played one of my favorite songs on loop. It was great.
Oh.
And we were
just
walking
pink.
around, and what'd you say?
It's just pink.
pink.
playing.
It was not pink. It was
Oh.
Mini Moons. Back the fuck off.
That's so
But
cool.
Cold War is my shit right now, and don't come at me. So like, but like, at the end of it, I was walking because they have her projected everywhere, like on screens and stuff, and she's like doing
Hi.
freaky shit as she's singing at you. One of them, they had her head in a jar in the refrigerator. It was really funny. Because she was just like do 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 do. It was like, oh, she's still singing, you know. But at the end, this very, very tiny little black lady who put like Joker white makeup on and like big black, like she just blacked out here, so it just looked like two big.
Oh, I think
There's
you blow
something
a
new.
kiss. I think you blow a kiss.
Just
No, I did this.
He did that.
What did I do? I went like
you did
this.
this. You did something like this.
Yeah.
I don't know how to do it.
Do a heart.
To heart.
Oh, there it
Oh
is.
my god!
Oh, okay. So you like probably just
Yeah.
made a shape.
I should look up a list for this. Anyway,
That's fun
I
to
was standing and
discover
she
them.
had like all this was blacked out, and her eyes were blacked out, and she had like her hair was very tight and like a big ball, and she poked her head out of a curtain and she went, "Hi." I about hit that chick in the face.
What, what if
scared
that
me
was
so
actually
much.
Janelle Monáe?
That'd be so
Oh,
fun.
I would have been so impressed. I also found it recently.
I
She's
would've
5
felt
feet.
so bad.
Yeah, she's very small.
5
Punching her in
feet.
the face.
I don't even know how. That's so tiny to me.
That's why I'm saying, like, what if that was her?
Yeah, she's small.
Oh, I would love to have just met her. Anyway, and then we did Universal Horror Nights on Sunday.
Yeah, that's
it was a
quorum
solid
Sunday.
year.
Was the Janelle Monáe
At the hayride,
where? Oh, the Los Angeles.
the Los Angeles hayride. Yes, yeah,
Okay.
Oh.
yeah. It was a good
That's
time. Universal was also quite dead. I think we only waited. I think 40 minutes was the most we waited, and that
that's
was
a
the
good
last
wait.
house of the
For
night.
Universal, it's
That's
pretty
a
good.
That's
great
Yeah,
crazy.
it was a
for
Sunday,
Universal.
and it was the last night they were doing it. So,
Yeah.
but again, Stiltwalkers, not my friend, and a Frankenstein really scared me. And inside the weekend maze, they had like this tall man in like a. Remember in the early 2000s, the boy bands when they would like wear that like very soft, silky kind of pajama material, and it would bellow in the wind, and they would be like, "Ay, ay, ay," you know, that kind of
Satin?
nonsense.
Yeah.
Satin,
Yeah.
silk, sure.
Yeah,
But he
silk,
was wearing like
satin.
a really big suit, and he had like a white face, like because not like it was not like a Jabberwocky face, but it was that kind of mask, but it was like
Yeah.
silver
Yeah.
with a giant fro, and he
I
just
can
came at
imagine
you
that.
out of the darkness. It was awesome.
You're
But
really
it scared
painting a
me.
weird picture.
I'm telling the weekend maze is weird, man. He had a
Yeah.
mask on a dude that had 4 eyes and multiple mouths, but when they strobe lighted it, it made it look like they were all blinking and he was yelling at you.
Oh, neat.
I don't know
wanted to
how
go
they
to
did
the
it or
weekend,
how
yeah.
the creativity of strobe lighting, but it was very upsetting, to say the least.
That's
Right
awesome.
on.
It was awesome. You should watch the video.
Yeah.
But the best house was the Monstros Return of Latin Folklore, the sequel.
Oh.
They
I
did
think
one
I saw it
last year, which was
yeah,
pretty
I saw it
good.
last year.
And this year
That was
was
pretty
even
creepy.
better than last year. I learned a lot more folklore that I want to draw. They got like this
Oh.
fucking Scott, put the name of the that weird mariachi guy that I was really obsessed with. Like he had like the sombrero and like the real standard black and white, like I don't know what you call that
Like
outfit.
the mariachi outfit.
Yeah, but I don't know if
Yeah.
it's just a specific mariachi outfit, but that's what it looked like. And he's just a skull with bright red eyes. And this
I think I
motherfucker
remember that.
was,
Like,
he
he
was
was-
frightening
yeah.
as shit. Yeah. Yeah, that's his name down there in El Charro Negro. He was really, really frightening. And then they had like El Kukui was there, and it was all being narrated by Trejo.
Nice.
That's cool.
Yeah, yeah. And then I think I sent a photo, but their
Oh.
scare zone was the Luchador Universal Monsters, and these guys and gals were having the time of their lives. Like they were high-fiving, they were getting in the ring, they were trying to hit each other, they were like, body when you chest bumping, and then they would come at you. There was, I think it was maybe the Mummy was real fabulous. Like real fabulous.
Like rhinestone wrappings.
Kinda, but more in a sense of like they would come up to you and be like, and then walk away. It's like-
Just snatching your soul.
yeah, the Frankenstein got into a snatch fight with some teenager. Like it went on for like a good minute. It was really weird to watch because she was like, "Nah," and Frankenstein would be like, she'd be like, "Nah," and he'd be like, and she'd go, "I said nah." That was watching like, this is getting interesting. I don't know what's happening. I'm like, all right, we're gonna watch this. And their Dracula was on stilts, and he looked like a Nosferatu Dracula, but he had like a silky bat-shaped kind of cape, and it was real windy up here that night, so all the fog was being blown out and all the capes were bellowing, and he would do the Michael Jackson thing where he would just be like, "Oh," and hold up, and the cape would flow in the wind.
Oh, I
It
love
was
it.
it was kind of funny to watch. Yeah.
Right on.
That is so
Yeah, I
fun.
got real scared in that monstrous one. I called it the Gauntlet of Hell at the end because it was like every little twist and turn to get out was just boom, 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 boom. I think there was like 6 in a row.
Awesome.
You'd think
Nice.
I'd learn. I didn't.
This next corner will be safe. It's not.
It's not.
That's
The
when he knew
Insidious
he
house
fucked
had the
up.
ghost lady, and every time she'd scared, she'd go scream, and then she'd go, and then
Oh.
disappear into the darkness. I don't know why that was uncomfortable, but it was.
Oh yeah, that would have freaked me out.
I was
too.
like, why are you telling me to shush? Yeah, and then the Frankenstein almost killed me in the other maze.
"Aw, that sounds
In what way?
fun.
Did
He was
snatch you?
tall. No. Okay, here's the thing. So this year's Universal Monster Maze on the weaker side because they focus more on story than scares. I'm not there for story. You want to do a story? Make a movie. I'm not there for story. Story's
You're so
great.
bad at it.
Yeah, I'm like, "Ugh, I want scares.
Yeah, when's
Um,
my I Frankenstein 2 coming out?
Jesus
Yeah.
Christ. But they had this year's theme was all ladies. So it was Van Helsing's daughter teams up with the bride to take out the daughter of Dracula, the she-wolf, and the mummy Nefertiti or whatever her name is. At one point, so it's all you're like, oh yeah, it's all ladies, rock on, they're scary, ooh ah, and they're doing stuff. And at the end, Frankenstein rolls up, and I'm like, your ass isn't supposed to be here. This is ladies only. It's like-
But then you look closer, he just has a wig on. Oh, okay.
He's doing drag.
like, I'm not judging his choices. He can change to whatever he or she wants to be, but I don't want him on stilts, and I don't want him coming at me. Yeah, so for me not really wanting to do a lot of Halloween stuff at the end of the month, I kind of got into it. It was a good time. I had a nice time.
Oh, good. I'm glad.
Aw,
Yeah.
I love
We-
that.
Glad you got
awesome.
possessed by the spirit.
I mean, you guys weren't there, but that's okay. You'll be there next year.
Yes.
You could have, hollered at your boy.
You don't want to know how much
Oh,
getting me to
I
do this.
mean,
Yeah, Scott, he
that's
literally
fair.
forced me to go. I was like,
That's
I don't
fair.
want to. I don't want to go.
It sounded like you went the weekend after Halloween.
Yes, yeah, you were
Yeah.
doing your thing anyway.
Yeah.
Aw.
That I was invited to.
Yes,
I know.
I
I'm just saying.
invited him this time.
Didn't invite me, though.
Steph, now you did some
Fine.
Halloween stuff, and I don't understand what it was.
Oh, we did a freight train.
Yeah.
So it's like a legit train, like a train ride, a
choo-choo
2.5 hour choo-choo train ride. Anthony is a thing of the fact that I say a train because a train isn't enough. You have to explain a train. It was a legit train.
This is back on Sunday when we were gaming, and she's like, "We went on a train," and it
as
just
opposed to a
sounded
regular
so
train.
silly and cute, like to hear her just say "train," like a child.
Because it was a train, like a legit train.
Steph, a train is a train.
I know, but it's like
Unless you're running it, if you just say train, we all know what you mean.
no. There's different levels to what a train could be. Is this like
Oh,
a little
please.
train at the Poway Park,
so
or
train.
a train like a bullet train, or a normal train,
Or is it the Soul Train?
or a soul train?
Is it the Hoe
Gotta be-
Train?
Not a train.
But you can just say bullet train, soul train, children's train. You don't.
Train,
Like,
train.
if
It was a train.
You know, the sad part is when she said it, I understood what she meant.
You know
Oh, I
exactly
love
what
it.
she means.
See, but that's
Yeah,
fine.
I was like,
did.
yeah.
That's fine.
I did. But to hear Steph say train
train.
like a child.
So we went on the freight train, which was a 2.5 hour train ride.
Damn.
Yeah.
It's a good
And
time.
what it was, so it goes through the desert essentially. And there's areas, so like each train cart Like some of them had different decorations because we walked through one of them and it was like one had blue lights and it was spooky themed. And then you walk past like open train car
Cars, yeah.
areas that you can stay on. So we were kind of living our Red Dead situation, just not being able to shoot anything,
Yeah.
which I thought was still really cool. Like if they made a train shooting experience where there was like
That would be
targets and you
awesome.
can actually, that would be so cool. But yeah, no, they had like different themes. They had different DJs on like the different train cars. But like overall there was like a general DJ who was kind of like going through most
Yes.
of the speakers, if
Yes,
that
he was
makes
in
sense.
charge of all the other DJs.
Yeah, because like some of
Sending
the
them off
train
to
carts
war.
had their own DJ, but then there was a main DJ that was hooked up to all the speakers that are connected to the outside cart.
Yeah.
And was that
So, like-
the DJ or was that the DDJ?
It was the DJ who was on
Got
the
it.
main ones.
Got it. Okay.
DJ?
The main,
Now you just sound foolish, sir.
he was on the
So-
main ones and twos. Okay.
So when we got on the train, it's open seating. You can sit wherever or what car you want to go on. But I forgot how many people were in front of us.
Not many.
Not many, but our train car was like decorated with like orangey lights, and then the DJ was right there, and then they have like, I guess like an on-car brewery kind of barista situation
Well,
where they
the,
have
the
like
whole event was sponsored by a brewery.
yeah, by a brewery. So they have like drinks you can order and like little light snacks. And then every 20 to 25 minutes, yeah.
Was this train going anywhere?
Yeah, it was going for 2 hours
To
back
hell.
and forth
In a circle?
No.
Or like
in a line.
Yeah, it goes in the
I'll
line,
get to it.
stops at some point in the desert, then just turns around.
And then it comes
Okay.
back.
Well, it doesn't
Okay.
turn
Were
around, it
there
just goes the other way.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
just goes the other way.
just
Were
check.
there,
So-
were there scary things in there?
Yeah, so every
Okay.
20 to 30 minutes through the desert, there was a scene that was set up. So when the
Yeah.
music stops, you go out to the train cart outside and a scene will play out. So one of the first scenes we saw was like grave robbers.
Yeah,
Grave robbers?
they're grave robbers. Who,
Yeah, there were grave robbers in
Not
a
the monster truck.
in a
not the monster
cemetery.
truck.
Yeah, in a cemetery. And yeah, they were like robbing graves, and then all of a sudden zombies came out, and then zombies mauled them. And
Yeah.
then while these people are getting mauled,
Occupational
we-
hazard.
ding 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 ding
Yeah, the train
ding,
just
we
starts
just
going.
rode away. And then
One of the other scenes was introducing the Headless Horseman, which, have you guys ever actually read Sleepy Hollow?
I think I
No.
did once back in
I
the
never
day.
watched the movie
Because
I don't remember much, but I do remember reading it.
every single reinterpretation of Sleepy Hollow has the story wrong.
Usually, yeah.
Because the whole thing is like with the Headless Horseman, it's literally just a dude who's fucking with specifically Ichabod Crane, specifically just fucking with him. That's
Yes,
literally
but-
all it is.
But in your imagination, it may not be.
And
a man.
then what
It's better if it
happens-
was a Doulahan.
What it would be cool if it was a Doulahan, but he's not. It's just a dude who hides his head, and then he just throws a pumpkin at Ichabod Crane. It hits Ichabod in the head, and then Ichabod just leaves. It's like, fuck this, I'm done. And that's
Yeah, no, he
because-
fucks off.
Yeah, and that's because Ichabod was trying to fuck the dude's like
Katrina
cousin.
Van Tassel.
Yes, and her cousin don't
Katrina
like that
Van
shit.
Tassel?
So he terrorized Ichabod Crane.
Is it Brom Bones in the book as
Brom
well?
Bones, yes.
Yeah.
But
And the porn name.
yes. Yeah, but then like in every other reinterpretation, it's no, there's an actual ghost man out there riding a horse, beheading people. And that's not the story. Anywhere close to what the story actually is.
No,
Oh,
but it's still fun.
It is still fun, yeah.
Yeah.
I haven't even seen that Sleepy.
One of the other scenes was a couple that are just like in a tent in the middle of nowhere, and then
Wait, you
not
didn't even go over what happened in the scene for Sleepy Hollow?
It's two dudes
That's what
getting drunk in the
Okay,
woods.
there was two pirates. No, it was two pirates.
They were
You mean
dressed as
cowboys?
colonial guys, but they
It
look
said
like pirates.
pirates. They said specifically there were two pirates sitting by a fire, which they were, two guys sitting by a fire
Yeah.
in the middle of the
Woods.
dark desert. Because, like, again,
What the
when
fuck are
you're
pirates
on this
doing in the
train ride,
desert?
you are looking at just darkness.
Yeah, there's
Like,
no lights
there's
out
the
there.
light. There's the lights of
Charlie
like
Murphy.
houses and like buildings and like stuff out past the desert, and then a beautiful sky filled with stars. But just when you're looking at the train and you're looking beyond the train and just seeing that front light, everything else is dark.
Just pitch black.
Yeah,
So
You
the,
can see-
so the scene is playing out. These two guys, they're drinking. They're telling, oh yeah, did you hear about the story about the headless horseman? All these things. It's not a real thing. And out of the darkness, a man on a horse actually rides into view, and then beheads one dude, chases another guy down. Then he walks away holding a pumpkin that with the jack-o'-lantern face on it, and says,
And
"Oh
then
yeah,
just
it's headless horseman."
casually walks away.
Yeah, just casually, just
Yeah,
in
just-
the desert.
It just goes away back into the darkness where they came from. It was fun because I think the crowd too was there. Everyone was kind of into it, so everyone was like cheering when they should be or freaking out when they should be.
Yeah.
Except some people who just kept screaming to scream.
Main characters.
Yeah, those people. They exist.
Boo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Yeah, go
and
on.
the next scare was, a couple that are just hanging out in a tent, and then not Jason rolls up and murders them with a chainsaw, which is why I call him not Jason.
Yeah. Which that was fun.
Yeah.
And then
Because as he started murdering people, they started playing Sweet Caroline, and I thought that was funny.
yeah, and then he just kept doing this shit next
Yeah.
to the train car, trying to.
I was like, did I miss something on that? Yeah. All right.
And then you say the third one,
And
the
then
fourth one.
the final, the fourth one,
Yeah.
which was it was not Jason again, and he murders a couple in their own home.
Yeah. So they had. Well, when we were pulling up to it, I thought it was funny because I just saw a giant like U-Haul, like as the train's starting to slow down. I was like, huh, there's a U-Haul right here. That's an odd place for that. And I was like, I wonder if they hauled a bunch of stuff over. And they did. They had a huge cutout that looked like
Like
a wall.
a wall with
of,
with the window and a door to
yeah,
symbolize
with
we're
two
inside the
windows
house.
and a door. And then they had a couch and then like a little TV set up. And
Yeah.
it's a couple watching a scary movie on Halloween night.
Yeah.
And then,
You see not Jason in one of the windows, and the doorbell rings, and it's trick or treat. It's it's a fake out, and the dude steals like their candy and sits back down on the couch, and I thought that was weird.
Yeah.
Then the doorbell rings again. Guy goes, more trick or treaters. Blah blah blah. Walks over, and then it's not Jason, and he gets murdered. And then at that point, we realized, his girlfriend's in a wheelchair.
Yeah, we didn't realize that. I thought she was seated. The angle we were seated at looked like these people were both on a couch.
Yeah.
We didn't see she was on the wheelchair on the side until after he kills the. Yes?
Like a real wheelchair, or this is her
Yes.
character?
No, this is a real. Well, her
It's
character
real
is in a
wheelchair,
real
but her
wheelchair.
character is wheelchair bound.
Got it.
Yeah.
So the
Yeah.
actress is usually in a wheelchair.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
I
Yeah.
assume she knows how to walk. Not. I assume she can walk.
Yeah.
That's
we
why
didn't
people are in
notice
wheelchairs,
she-
right? They just forget how to walk.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, we didn't notice at first because the angle just looked like the couch
Yeah.
until not Jason, right? Not
Yeah.
Jason.
Not Jason murders her boyfriend.
Murders the boyfriend.
So she starts throwing like
and
popcorn at him,
then
like stop.
grabs
please."
her. Yeah, she starts throwing popcorn and he grabs her off the wheelchair, which is when we realize it was a wheelchair.
Yeah, and, he just,
and then she
flips her
dies.
off.
Yeah. Stabs her and
What an
then
asshole.
what is it? Blood
Yeah, blood
starts
sprays
spraying
onto the wall.
onto the wall, and I was like, "Oh shit!" Yeah,
And then
and then we were
Jason
back on our
takes
way again.
one of their heads and sits down on the couch and continues watching the scary movie while eating popcorn.
Yeah, and then
And
we
he just waves at
ding
us.
ding 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 ding.
Says
We rode away.
Yeah.
And we were just
So
waiting.
they would stop the train to do these things.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which
It
I
was
still
fun.
thought was really cool.
Yeah.
The music selection was great.
Yeah, like
We had a good
after
time.
after the Headless Horseman scene, they play. What was the song? Where's Your Head At?
Oh yeah,
Nice.
yeah, that was fun. That played. Yeah, they had a good playlist.
Yeah,
I
it was-
had
it
a
was
fun
good-
time.
It was a good selection of music.
Very cold night,
It was.
but
Yes.
we were prepared in the sense of dressing warm.
Yes.
But
Don't know how
yeah.
all those women out there in
Oh,
skirts
dude.
and whatnot. It's just like
in skirts and some guys in shorts, and I'm just like, dude, are you freezing? Because I'm
Space
wearing
heaters
this and
behind
I'm
you.
cold.
There
was no space heaters
The carts
outside.
were heated though.
Oh, inside, yes.
Yeah.
Inside, yes. But once you're on that little train cart,
Yeah.
there was one point where I was trying to record something. My fingers got frozen from just waiting to get to that part.
There
It
was,
was just-
there was a girl walking around Universal that it was freezing, and she had like a little itty bitty jacket that just kind of was one of those little fur ones that just kind of covered just this and
Oh,
the
just
tops of her
this?
shoulders.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like a
that was it.
bolero?
Yeah, and then she was wearing like black, like vinyl or whatever cheap vinyl is, and it was so tight, and she had big old boots, and she couldn't walk, and you could tell she was cold, and her vagina was hanging out the back, and it was just kind of like, you stupid.
Yeah.
It's like
A lot of
but
people
Anthony,
choose fashion
hoes don't
over
feel
function.
cold.
I don't know.
But it wasn't
man.
even fashionable. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I was like, you ain't flat. This is, say it slower. Which part?
Oh.
It's like, my deep voice can do many things. What do you want it to do?
It's Taliva and
Talanka.
It's Taliva and Talanka, that wonderful lesbian couple in
Oh,
Glendale.
Long-
It's like, I love those two ladies. They're great.
3 ladies now. To Live and Talk in LA's got a third host joining this week. So if you want to
Oh, there you
catch
go.
up with them for the
You know, I
the
saw
new
that
trio.
announcement, and there was a moment where it was like, is Anthony going to join another fucking show? It's like, there was like, is this?
What
is
if
this?
I did, huh?
I was like, he didn't want to tell anybody. He's gonna let Mark do it for him. Oh, it kind of fucked up.
But you don't live or talk in LA.
I don't
But
do either of those things
Talanka and Toluca do though, right? Like,
constantly.
Also, shout out to Live and to Talk in LA for having costumes on their October shows.
Yeah,
Wonder where they
good
got that idea
job.
from.
yeah.
Good.
the
job.
internet, obviously.
Fighting real hard.
Good job.
Yeah, so there's that.
Yeah.
What else? What else did this train do? What else did this
Honestly,
train do?
when I saw the when I saw the announcement from Tuliva and Talanka, I honestly thought that he was announcing he was having a baby. And I was like, well, that seems kind of weird. They're gonna have the baby as the co-host. That seems fucked up. It's like,
Baby's notoriously bad co-hosts.
it's like, what's it gonna do? Just sit there? That's fucking boring. It's like- I'm like, I spent 20 minutes with Brian's baby the other day, and I was just like, do you do anything? It's like,
Tell a joke. Fuck.
yes. I was like, stop being cute and stop doing stuff. I don't know.
Can I smell your head?
Oh, why is that a thing?
Because babies
I don't know.
smell
Have
nice.
you done it?
Do they?
Have
They
you done that?
kinda- It's not a smell that you would buy in a candle.
Yeah.
It is like this weird.
Baby head
Lizard-
I
channel
came here for
from-
baby's head smell,
What's
please.
what's the famous
Hey, Bed Bath
Yankee
&
candles?
You got them baby head
Oh,
candles?
Yankee candles. Is that
Yankee
what you're talking
handles.
about?
Yeah, it's like
The
how
Yankee
sometimes
Candle?
when you smell a dog, it's just like, oh, I like this smell, but you wouldn't want
I
that
like
Yeah.
like wafting in the
It
air.
triggers a
like
lizard
a
brain
puppy
effect.
smell.
Yeah.
Oh, I
It's a
love the
puppy
puppy
smell.
smell.
Yeah,
Huh.
it's like that.
Or
Like,
like
no, it
warm
doesn't smell
dog.
good, but you're like,
Yeah. It's like a
It
cozy
does-
smell.
It
Yeah,
does
we're
not
warm
smell
dog.
good.
You know when a dog just got up from like sleeping? It's that warm dog smell. Do you know what I'm talking
Yes, the
about?
warm
Am I-
dog
okay.
smell.
Yeah, it's a warm dog smell. It's very cool.
No, my dog doesn't let me smell her.
Well, they won't let you. You just got to force yourself on them. It's like-
It's like the
She will bite.
Oh.
it's like that one picture of like someone that's just holding their dog, and the dog's like, release me, and the person's like, no.
yeah, you just described every interaction with Disco.
Yeah, exactly.
Aw.
Please stop holding me. No, I paid for you. You are mine.
You owe me.
I
I
spent
buy all
very
your
good.
food.
I spent good money on you, and you have given me nothing in return.
This is the bargain.
This is the bargain.
I know we had well, I think we already said this on Sunday, but I know when we were on the train, there was like one lady who was like she wasn't even a worker. She was just a person on the train. Jordan didn't want to talk to her.
Wait,
she
you
went
mean
up
like
to me.
one of you, like someone who paid money to enjoy the
Yeah.
show?
So she
Okay.
went over, and I think she was dressed up like a cowboy or something.
She was
right?
dressed up as a cowboy.
Yeah, she was dressed up as a cowboy, and she went up to us and she was like, "This is a stick up. Give me your money," right? And I was like, "I don't have anything to give you." And she goes, "Well, do something, huh?" Or what'd she say? She's
Trick
like,
or
"Do
treat."
anything, trick or treat." She was like, "Just show me something," and I was like,
She pointed her gun at me, and I was just like,
Yeah.
you're gonna have to shoot me." She's like, "Well, this doesn't shoot anything." I was like, "Well, I guess nothing's gonna happen then."
Yeah, that's what she said. to her. And then she was like, "Do something," and I was like, snake?" And she's like, "What? Oh, do that again!" Yeah, she was amazed to the point that she got she had approached another person on the train and did the same thing, like do something or whatever. And then when he didn't do it, she came back to me and she was like, "Show him the thing!" And I was like, "Oh, this, it's a snake, and
And
sometimes
she didn't work
it's
there?
a dog." Huh? No, she just
Was she
wanted
high?
to talk.
Was
Because
she
she sounded
I don't
high
know.
as
There was
fuck.
a lot of people that I was
Was
questionable about.
she
Are you sober?
special?
No. She just seemed like one of those people
I
that
think
just
she was just
wanted to
annoying
have
and drunk.
fun. Yeah, well, maybe.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
I'm
That
gonna
sounds more right.
I'm gonna assume she was drunk, because if that's just her normal, I don't want to ever interact
I
with her
wouldn't
again.
want to approach everyone like that. Like, there's some people that give off a vibe where you're just like, I don't think they want to be messed with. Therefore, I will not interact at all with this person.
Yeah.
I try to give off that vibe. They don't pay attention well.
Steph
It
was the
doesn't work for me. I always
No.
get,
No,
Right.
you do. Yeah.
yeah, I'm like a magnet.
You have prime target, prime suspect vibe. Like you
Yes.
are
Her,
you
that
are
person
the
right
one.
there.
Yeah.
You look like the NPC in any RPG that has like one of those special quests.
No, I will. Yeah,
Like
I don't know.
you have a unique model, so it's like, oh, so this is definitely someone like important, but then it's just like,
Yeah,
what do you want from me?
you're a named NPC, Steph.
Oh, thank you, thank you. I mean, is it called Steph? Am I just Steph?
Or Fanny.
I remember I told my teacher to call me that one time in like 6th grade. I was trying to go by Fanny, and I thought that would work, and it was.
Did you
not.
immediately regret it?
Yeah, there was a time where I wanted to go by Missy. That was like 6th or 7th grade, and then it was Fanny, and it didn't work out, and then it was just Steffi, and then people called me Steffi, and now it's just Steph. No, normally the
not
people
have-
who call me by my full name is
Stephanie
either people
Aloysius Agnes.
who meet me for the first time or I'm in trouble. It's one of the two.
I'll be honest.
Usually.
If you had introduced yourself to me as Steffi, I probably wouldn't want to be your friend.
No. I sign
Steffi is a
every
good
card to you
person.
like that.
Yeah,
I
Steffi
had-
sounds like a problem.
That was my AOL screen name at one point. Just me, Steffi. At AOL.com.
IE or PHY?
I think it was JUST, just JUSTMETEFFY. Steffi.
STEFFY.
Yeah.
Huh.
I don't like it.
Yeah.
It was a different time. It was a different time.
Those were the days.
Yeah, there was things. Some things didn't work. What else? So that was the train ride, which good time. I had a
It was
really fun time.
It was a lot of fun.
Good.
Then Thursday went to the shooting range. That was fun.
Friday.
Oh, Friday went to the shooting range because
It don't matter. You
Halloween was
shot a gun?
Thursday. Yeah, I shot
We're done.
AR
15.
15
Mm-hmm.
and an AK-47.
Yes.
I did a good shot. I was really proud of myself. I'm also frozen.
Yeah,
Sure
everyone's.
are.
Oh no, it's just you.
Okay.
It's specifically just you.
It's specifically me. It didn't like that at all. It didn't like that at all. I don't know how to stop it.
The internet
but I'm
gods did not
frozen.
like hearing you shoot an AK-47.
No, it did not.
It did not. No.
It did not. But I actually did a pretty good job. I was I have pictures, but like I was trying to shoot like
One of the targets we had was like there's some targets in the middle and then
ninja.
2 ninjas on either side.
Yeah.
and I was going for a headshot and right in between the eyes. Got
And
it.
she got it.
I was proud of myself. I
I
think
mean,
it
you
was at
are the
25?
biggest killer.
30 feet? I forget. 30 feet? 25? 20 feet? One of those.
For that one, it was 15.
Yeah. So got to do that. I forget the handguns.
I forgot to. Yeah.
I forget the names of the handguns. But I got to shoot a gun with a silencer, and I got to see how that was like. Not like in the suppressor. Not like, oh, then that makes more sense. Because
Yes.
I was like, in movies, silencers go pew.
Yeah, because movies
That's-
have given us
yeah,
the incorrect idea of how suppressors actually sound because they're called suppressors, not silencers.
That's what it is.
Shooting through a suppressor is
Suppressors.
still fairly loud, but not as loud as no suppressor.
Yeah. I don't know how to fix
And
it.
it also like disperses where the sound comes from and makes it tougher to hear where it goes off.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's still broken.
That's true.
Okay, go on. That's like it legit doesn't want to work.
It's fine. You just
Oh, yeah,
probably
it
keep
died.
your camera off for now, and
Yeah,
maybe
that's
later
fine.
you can give it another shot.
That's fine. Yeah, so got to shoot at the shooting range. That was pretty fun. Very intimidating.
One thing really quick. Normally in games like say Call of Duty or whatever, when you attach a suppressor to a gun, it reduces the range of the gun, but for some reason makes it slightly more accurate. And that feels true in real life because that's what it felt like when using the suppressor.
A longer barrel.
Yeah, it is a
Yeah.
much longer barrel.
Yeah, that'd probably make it, marginally more accurate.
Yeah, but it was weird. Like with the suppressor, it made it easier to judge like where the bullet was actually gonna go. Might be psychological, might just be because it's a longer barrel, but it was fun.
You think because it takes the recoil off a little?
It does also take off some of the recoil. But also we were having a little issue where the sights kind of felt like they were going too low, but then when we put the suppressor on, we started hitting like bang on. So it's like it was weird.
That seems weird. Yeah.
Yeah.
Steph,
That's it.
what
Yes.
was something you didn't expect from shooting the AR and the AK?
Also, you shot an SMG.
Oh, and I shot, yeah.
Nice.
It was pretty fun. Dude, I was like, I'm not gonna lie, it was intimidating as shit because that shit was so fucking loud. Like
Even with ear protection, it's very loud.
Yeah, the area that we were at, because like at the shooting range, I think it's like 10 little booths. Like it looks like 10 little, I don't know, what do you call that? Like
Booths, yeah.
Lanes.
yeah, it just looks like 10 little booths. Oh, lanes. Yeah, it has like little lanes. And it has enough like, what is it? That like little space, like desk space, I guess you could say.
Yeah.
Just to like put your gun and like set up stuff. And like we had like first we had the very first left slot, and there was like some guy who was on number 2, and the guy on number 2, whatever gun he was shooting was so loud.
It
and
wasn't him. It was
so-
the guys on the far,
Oh,
far,
okay.
far lane.
It was the guys on
They
the
were-
far.
They were shooting like a sniper rifle of some kind.
Yeah, it was
A hunting rifle, I
loud.
should say.
But I know once we started shooting the other guns, the people who were literally the next lane to us, it was startling them so much they asked to move. Because I have some videos of like our group like trying to shoot, and it kind of has like the people over to us, and every time like the guns were shot, like you saw this lady just being like fully startled. They couldn't even focus on their own shots because the anticipation
Like, how do you
of
get
trying
startled?
to shoot was like getting them
I got
startled.
startled by a gunshot at a shooting range. Like,
Yeah,
It's the Carcano. It's fucking loud.
yeah, it
but
was
there was
insane.
dudes like 5 lanes over that were shooting like a 357 Magnum, so a big fucking revolver. That
Yeah.
shit was loud.
Yeah, it was loud. Yeah,
That's
and they
that
do
Dirty
that
Harry
thing where
gun.
like
Yeah.
yeah, they do that thing where they have like the double doors, like where you have to have one of them closed at all times before opening the other one,
Yeah.
because the sound of that from just being in the store, it can fuck up your ears. So they
Yep.
tell you that you have to like really follow the rules. Dude, I had a blast, but like when I was in there, it was like, I even explained this to my coworkers today. I was just like, I was showing them videos and they're like, "Oh my god, Steph, you're so proper." Like, no, when I was done with my shot and I'm holding the gun, immediately safety back on the table, and my hands are up, and I was like, I am
Yep.
not like I am not dropping anything. I am not like, everything has to be set nicely. Like, I don't know. I just feel like it's one of those things where you're not like just fucking around in there, I
Well,
guess
yeah,
you should
because
say.
it's live.
you
It's
shouldn't.
live rounds. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I was explaining that to a coworker because I was just like, yeah, like some people don't think. So like if they're holding the gun, they might like hold the gun and then like talk to the friend behind them and like do this shit
yeah.
when you should never
Never
have
do that.
it pointing anywhere else. So everything was just like forward, put down.
Yeah.
Thank you. This is
if
cool.
if the gun isn't pointing down the range, it should be pointing at God or the devil. That's it. Nothing else.
But like the way that things were set up was really nice because it was just kind of like I got to be able to go through the process of like, here's the chain, like what the bullets,
Yeah.
you know. I
Pick
got
the
to
mag,
like
load the mag.
I got to put the mag and then slap it into the gun, and that
Like
was
John Wick?
cool. And then yeah, and then I was just like, oh, okay. But I did learn that if I am gonna shoot, I have to shoot within 4 to 5 seconds of me drawing, because if not, I'll start to sway.
Yeah.
Does that make sense? Because when you start focusing, you'll start to notice because
Yeah.
the weight of the gun and all that.
Yep.
It's like by the time I do this, I gotta put it back down and then start again.
I've never heard of such a thing.
I don't know. It's
Really?
a wild experience.
I've never shot a gun.
Oh, okay.
I
Yeah,
don't know anything
it's-
about any
It's
of that.
kind of wild. Like that when I was shooting the rifle, like, you know, you have it like pushed into like what, right here?
Yeah, about right here.
When you're
yeah.
holding it, which I will say, ergonomic wise, to be able to hold the gun and it has like a little compartment where it's like perfectly supported for like your other hand to support this. I was like,
Yeah.
this was made very well. This is a very comfortable way to hold this. So yeah, shot that. Was not in pain or anything, but like later on you could feel it like
Yeah,
in your
it feels a little
arms.
sore, but like as
Like
long
you
as long
could
as it's
feel the
resting,
force
then
that you were
yeah.
shooting.
Like what you
But,
what
like-
you don't
Like-
want is to have the gun slightly in front of your chest, so it actually punches you.
hits
You
you.
do not want that.
Like you want it in the crease of like your shoulder and your pec.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, about,
Okay.
So you,
about
like,
right here.
I just
Yeah.
put it like right here.
I have always wondered like where that's supposed to go because they always talk about like the kick of like rifles and shotguns and
Yeah.
dislocating your shoulder and
You-
shit like that. I'm
you
like,
absolutely
where-
could. Yeah.
where would it go? I don't.
Which
I
is-
don't
Yeah,
have
so
a
while you're
firm
holding it, because
grasp.
you're bringing the gun up to your eye, you're not moving down to it. So you bring it up, so yeah, it'd be resting about like right here.
Yeah,
And it's just
Yeah.
like
you're
like,
right in that
yeah.
crease, kind of collar, shoulder, pec corner.
Yeah,
right?
like
Yeah.
when I was shooting, I would like, you know, obviously like it would be like this, and Niall was coaching me. But once I saw how he was able to shoot, I was like, okay, let me make my adjustments because this actually could be closer. And it was like right here, and I was really afraid. Yeah.
I don't mean to keep interrupting, like when
No,
you're
you're fine.
talking. Like when you're done with your thought, I have a question.
No,
But since
you're
we're
okay.
since we're here, the absolute genuine question of curiosity.
Yeah.
But being a heavily stacked woman,
Thanks.
did your boobs get in the way at all?
No,
Okay.
no,
just
because everything
curious.
is up here. Everything's
Yeah,
like
it's above.
it's
boob
all
line.
up
Yeah.
here.
Okay.
I didn't have to really worry about much. If anything, the only thing that kind of was like a thing was because like when you're holding the gun and you're holding it like this, you had giant earmuffs. So like the closer I got to the gun, it got in the way, and I didn't know how to like position my head because I was afraid that it would somehow slap back in my face.
Sure.
I mean, as long
Yeah.
as you're holding it, that's not going to happen.
Yeah, which I was able to hold because I've seen fail videos of people shooting, and it's like
Because a lot of people
it's
aren't
bad.
holding the shit firmly.
like sounds really weird, but I've always wanted to shoot a shotgun. Like we play it in Red Dead, and I wanted to know. Apparently, from all the guns that we shot, that would have been way more powerful.
Mm-hmm.
And
She
I
was
always
like
thought
Riley in
shotguns were just
Boondocks.
whatever. Yeah, no, but that was fun. There's like a huge gun that I really, really wanted to
A
shoot.
Barrett 50 cal.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
But
Hell
I
yeah,
learned
Seth.
for one bullet, it was like
45,
20
50 bucks.
Jesus.
yeah. So it's like just imagine having your one shot, your one
God, you gotta really want
opportunity.
someone dead.
It's a tank stopper, so like
Yeah, I know, but like your one shot, and then you're like, damn it, I wish I could. Oh, damn it, I froze. But like that one shot where you're just like, I wish I could do it again. You know, like I just want to see how it would go.
That's
I'm
the,
freezing so much.
that's the anti-material rifle stuff.
yes, that's
That's-
literally what the Barrett 50 cal is.
Yeah.
Got it. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Then what else after that? So shooting range. Oh, watched a lot of movies.
Yes.
Watched Woman of the Hour,
Yeah, the Anna Kendrick.
the Anna Kendrick movie on Netflix.
Yeah, I enjoyed
We watched Unhinged.
it. Yes.
Have you heard of
Unhinged,
that?
the Russell
Yes.
Crowe
The Russell Crowe
one.
Yeah.
road rage
Russell Crowe
essentially
road rage
movie.
It's
Dude,
That-
it's nuts.
it goes places.
Yeah, it's fucking nuts.
Is he
I-
is he a priest exorcising demons in that one too?
No, he's just a
No.
crazy man.
He's like, so it's funny because when we watched the Pope's Exorcist, I can't.
The Pope's
Exorcist.
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 When
Yes.
we watched that, like, it was like funny. Like it was very funny to me. Like there were parts that weren't
really
supposed to
enjoyed
be
that
funny,
movie.
but
It's
I thought it
it's
was
so
funny.
silly, but I liked it.
Not terrible.
Right?
Yeah.
And then we
Russell Crowe is
watched,
clearly having a good time.
yeah. And then we watched this movie, and I was like, dude, this isn't even really funny. This is just extreme and just over the top. This man, they said it in the title. He is unhinged. And unhinged he was. It was very brutal.
It was a
Where I
thriller.
was
It's straight
just
up a
like,
thriller.
Wow. it was a good time. Just
Right
kind
on.
of like, oh god.
We also watched Beetlejuice,
Oh
which
yeah, you had your
which I
opinion on that.
enjoyed, but there is like two subplots that could have just been removed.
2.
It's a bad script.
It's a really bad script. They really need to trim that shit down. We did not need Delia's thing or
Oh no, whatever her name is. I don't
Was-
know her name.
Who are you saying?
The hot lady. The
Monica
lady.
Yes,
Bellucci.
we did not need Monica Bellucci at
She amounts to
all.
nothing.
There's no reason to have her there. We didn't.
I mean,
really
if
need
she's not
Willem
going to be
Dafoe
the
either.
main villain, then yeah, if she's not going to be there to be the main antagonist, there was no reason for her to be there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Same with Willem
Yeah.
Dafoe. Like he really did not
Oh.
need to be there at all
No.
either.
He is
Wanted him.
so much fun though.
He
I
is,
would fight
yeah.
to keep him and lose other shit.
Yeah, we could have
Okay.
removed Lydia's love interest. We didn't need that guy.
Oh yeah, he
Yeah,
does
that
not
was-
do
yeah.
shit.
Fuck that guy. We
Like-
didn't need him.
William Dafoe, the young kid,
Yes.
and like the mother-daughter conflict.
That's really
And
all we needed.
Beetlejuice floats in the background of it.
Yeah. There's that one scene where Lydia and Beetlejuice are hanging out, and he's like, "Oh, I gotta go to the little boy's room," and he just disappears for 15 minutes.
But yeah.
It's just like, what's the point of this?
Yeah, I
the
think-
first one
yeah, I
ain't
think
about
that
him.
It's
Yeah.
true, but it's just like what that movie really should have been was basically taking inspiration from the Beetlejuice cartoon, where it's Lydia and Beetlejuice on an adventure in the afterlife trying to do some shit. You know, like that's what it should have been.
That's also fine. Like I wouldn't have minded that too. It doesn't make sense. Like the cartoon
Yeah.
makes no fucking sense
doesn't
compared to
at
the
all.
show
Yeah.
or compared to the movie.
And yes,
But,
way
like,
too much of
something-
Lydia's dad. And the weird claymation scene for that. It's just out of nowhere.
And
Oh,
listen,
yeah.
it was really weird at his funeral that they had a choir of children singing.
Yes.
I thought that was so funny.
But
It's really weird.
especially the song choice, because it's just like, okay, yes, that's a reference to the first movie, but was that his song? Like
I was surprised. I kept thinking the movie was gonna like take a shit on him, and it never does.
yeah.
Oh.
The funniest thing for me was the shape of his tombstone
The
was a
fin?
shark's fin. I thought that was
That was
the
fun.
funniest fucking thing. I was the only one in the theater laughing.
That was really funny though.
To me, that was like, now that's a Tim Burton joke.
Yeah.
You also watched Joker 2.
Yes, we watched
Oh,
Joker
we
Folie
did.
à Deux. And honestly, it's not a bad movie. It is more of Joker 1, depressing ass movie, and it's just a study of a guy who is trying to live up to something that he is not. That is straight up what that's all that movie is.
Yeah. I guess I thought like would I go out of my way to watch it again?
Just like the first
No.
one. No. I have no
Yeah,
intention of
like,
watching
I saw
either
it.
ever again.
I guess I just thought because everyone said it was so bad, I was expecting it to be really, really bad. And
Yeah.
I don't know, maybe I'm different than other people. It was fine.
I was expecting it to be incoherently bad, but it's
Yeah.
not. It's a
I just
normal
can't recommend
movie.
it.
No, that was my
It's like-
problem.
Yeah.
It's not that it is bad, but it's bad because it's boring to me.
Mm, okay.
That's where I'm at. Like, you bored me for 2 hours and 15 minutes,
Yeah.
and he can't sing. Like, and not enough Gaga. Honestly, she was the
Yes.
more interesting character.
She
I was,
was.
like, oh, this is
Yeah.
an interesting take on Harley, and you guys are not spending literally no information or time with her.
Yep.
Because yeah,
What
Because the
made me
movie's
laugh
about Joker. About
What's
Arthur
stupid-
Fleck.
yeah.
Oh yeah. What stupidly made me laugh in there is we're gonna build a mountain.
What?
And then the lady's just like, what?
We're gonna build a mountain.
We're
What?
gonna build a mountain.
There was a lot of things that were said that made no sense.
Speaking of that, when I went to Target yesterday, I was going around the electronics section, and I was passing by the vinyls, and they had a Harley Quinn Gaga vinyl, and I was just like, oh, I turned it around, and then it was just like, build a mountain, and I was like, there it is. It's her song, build a mountain.
And so you bought it.
No, I didn't. No. I saw it. I was like, I don't need you. There's other vinyls I would want. I wouldn't get that one.
Yeah.
I don't need to listen to that. It's okay. Yeah, no. I know there was more movies. I just can't think of The other ones we saw. Oh, we watched. What is it? The rent. Did we watch
The Rental. Yes, we watched
We
The
watched
Rental,
the rental.
which is the Dave Franco directed, Allison Brie, Dan Stevens thriller.
It was interesting.
That is another movie where no idea where it's gonna go.
Yeah.
Oh, Jeremy Allen White's also in it. It was fine. Like I enjoyed it. I have no need to watch it again because it's fine. They did unlock a new fear for me though. In that
New fear boner?
yeah, because the main that's a spoiler.
Okay.
Just I don't want to use Airbnb anymore.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
gonna be using
Yeah.
another one in January.
Yeah, we got
Oh.
to do some checks before
Alright.
doing anything else.
Yeah, that's fair. I think that was it.
Yeah.
It's been
Well, right on.
good chill weekend. When I got to work on Monday, so many people brought their kids candy to work, and there was so much candy at work. I thought that was great.
I have a bunch from the party because I made goodie bags for everyone to take home.
Ooh.
And I found out apparently the fruit flavored Tootsie Rolls are now called Footies.
Who put that?
Why?
Why?
Tootsie
Why?
Roll did? Oh,
What are they called? Fruities?
Footies.
Food?
Foot.
Like the foot, like the shredder,
Feet.
like on the
On
under
your-
your ankles.
Like instead of
The
a
things
Tootsie
that make
Roll,
you
it's a
walk.
Footsie Roll.
Like, I don't have
Why?
any. I don't know. I bought a bag of them and they're called Footies now.
I would
Wait, hold on.
fruities.
Okay, wait.
Footies.
Are
Footies.
Tootsie Rolls supposed to be feet or toes? Is that what it's implying?
I mean,
Like
we've heard them
when
called
old
Tootsies.
people say tootsies, is that
Yeah.
and
Are we
is
supposed
that
to be
why they're
eating-
now called footies? Like
Are we eating chocolate toes?
See, this is why I don't like them.
Yeah, see what Scott is saying is where my mind went.
That would make sense.
Fruities. Like that. That makes sense.
are you sure there's
Not
not an R,
footies.
Anthony, and you just didn't see it?
I mean, no.
Are you sure you're not illiterate?
Did you buy bootleg ones?
Yeah.
No.
Did you buy the Temu versions of Fruities?
Yeah.
Give me a
You-
second.
You are cheap.
Watch
You
it.
know how they
He's gonna
have-
come
what
back
is
empty,
it?
empty-handed because he knows he's wrong. He's like,
You
oh,
know,
can't find
What
any.
was the knockoff?
Well,
It
look,
was
he's
like
got like
there's
piles and piles of gifts behind him.
there's
It's like an
Fruity
episode of
Pebbles,
Hoarders.
and then
Anthony, what's going on behind you?
He
Oh,
can't hear you
me.
yet.
okay.
And 3, 2. Okay, no. Go for it.
We're waiting on you, bud.
That's a bad one. Here we go. Okay, so it is in fact Fruities.
Oh, okay.
R
there we
oh,
go.
F R O O.
Okay.
Still makes no fucking sense.
It
But I didn't
doesn't.
know they had a name in the first place. So the fact that like they had a name, I don't have the bag anymore, Scott. I threw it away.
So
What's going on behind you? You have a lot of unopened things. What's happening?
Don't ask questions.
you are correct. I'm looking at a bag and they are indeed fruities. F R
Well,
O
it's better
O
than
T I
Footies,
E
but
S.
still don't
Fruities.
make much sense to me.
Shouldn't they be Fruitsies because of Tootsie?
That makes sense.
History of Fruities. Launched by Tootsie in the 1970s, Fruities are one of the last American-made penny candies. Still available. Sold in value-priced bags. They're perfect go-anywhere treats. There's 11 sweet tooth-pleasing varieties. Green apple,
11?
grape, fruit punch, strawberry, watermelon, strawberry lemonade, blue raspberry, lemon lime, cherry limeade, and our newest addition, mango.
Mongo.
They also have sour cherry.
Sour cherry.
Wow.
It's interesting. I didn't know that.
Learn all
Huh.
kinds of things about fruities.
Yeah. That's so okay.
Mongo just pawn in game of life.
Oh my god.
I'm chewing.
Thank you guys so much for hanging
okay,
out
I'm
with us.
watching. I was like, I
Steph,
don't know what's
I
happening.
know I shouldn't be, but I got candy, so
Steph, you do that. You do the outro.
Oh man, I hate doing the outro.
What? Why do you hate doing the outro?
Because I get tongue tied and I forget what I'm talking about.
you think it's fun for the rest of us?
You do it so well.
Aw.
You guys do it so great.
Well, that's why you got to do it so you can become just as great.
Okay. Well, if you enjoyed watching us, you could watch our other episodes on YouTube. Or check Twitch. It'll still be on here for a little bit. That's LoRC Podcast on YouTube and Twitch. We also have other social medias, like our Instagram. We post things. I did not post our Halloween costumes for the last week yet, but those will go up shortly. Late post.
Queen of the Lake Post.
Yeah. We also have a Discord that's free. The link's in the chat. You could see what we're talking about and what we're doing. This is Anthony. Where is he? Right
Other
here?
way. Other side.
This is Anthony. Go on and tell them where they can find you.
Thanks, Steph. You can find me on the internet on Twitter, Instagram, and Threads at Spooky the 13th, where sometimes I retweet something.
Oh. There you go.
You can find me on most social media platforms at Jordan is a Bear. I don't know if I'll post something else. I've already I posted a reel that people liked. I think I'm done.
How's
for
it
the year.
doing?
Awesome.
I have no idea. I should probably check.
That's
Leland,
awesome.
while I look this up, where can people find you on the internet?
You can find me at Leland Pierce Art or Leland P13.
You
Really
guys
a
ever
thing, but
notice that three of us
like-
have our names in our handles, but one of us doesn't?
Some of us are cool too. Like,
Okay,
He has
Steph,
his
where are they
name,
going to find you
remember?
at?
identify as
spooky.
spooky.
Yeah. You can find me on Instagram or online somewhere. That's Stephanoids. That's STPHUHNOIDS. I post shit.
Few insights.
Is that
It-
was all. That was all for me.
So that reel got 181 plays. Initial
Nice.
plays 91.
awesome.
Replays 90. So a lot of people replayed that.
It's it's worth watching twice or more.
I love that. Oh.
Right on.
Yeah, that was fun to do.
Great job.
Make tiring though.
I bet. All right, Steph. Now tell everyone how great they are, how much you love them, and that we'll see them next week.
You guys are great. I love you. Right, that's what you said. Tell them how I love them.
I mean,
as a collective, we all love you.
you got me on the
apparently.
technicality there. Like, I did say
We all
that.
love you guys very much, and we look forward to seeing you guys next week.
For sure.
Bye.
Bye.
Yay!
Yay!
Yay, hearts, yeah.
Yay!
I can't do that fucking thing.
With the middle finger. Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
not quite sure what
coordinated to do that.
What?
Oh,
I realized
Jesus
my
fuck.
index fingers are too short. This is actually causing me pain.
oh,
And I'm
oh,
gonna pull a
I was doing it
muscle.
backwards.
Am
God
I
damn, it's
doing it
throwing
right?
up arthritis.
Am
in my
I doing
fucking
it
gang
right?
sign hands.
Okay, wrap this shit up.
I'm trying to see if Steph can do this before
No,
we
I
leave.
can't. You got a triangle or like a Superman fucking thing for me. I can't do it.
Superman. All right. Anyway,
Can't do it.
bye.
Bye.